Welcome to the Sano International Cricket Ground here in Sano, Japan. Sano, a city about an hour north of Tokyo. It is a perfect day for cricket. Probably around about 22 degrees already here, local time being 10:46. Match to get underway in around just under 5 minutes. This is the Japan Premier League, version number 9, the 9th edition. We look at past winners. It's South Kanto Super Kings who lead the way. They've had 4 championship titles. Following that, we have West Kanto Hurricanes who have had 2 victories, including that of last year, 2023. And the East Kanto Sunrisers have also had 2 victories over the 9 different years, so a great first up contest we have in front of us. 2 previous victors, South Kanto Super Kings taking on the East Kanto Sunrisers. The South Kanto Super Kings won the toss. They've elected to bowl. It's probably not a bad decision here. It's a new wicket. One was used previously a week ago. That's 2 wickets over, so yeah, just perhaps putting the ownership on East Kanto to set a score. We're expecting par score to be around 120, 130. I think over 150 or 160 you'd have confidence in defending. If I just quickly run through the teams, I'll go through the fielding team first. The South Kanto Super Kings, Captain Sabarish Ravichandran, Vice Captain Alex Shidai Patmore, but Shidai Patmore is not playing this game. The other players are Ani Kumar, Robbie McKenna, Adita Fadik, Mohammed Umar, Musashi Fujiwara, Sabarish Ravichandran, Charlie Hines, Alistair Fleming, Kiefer Yamamoto Lake, Vikas Jha and Gurmar Singh make up the 11 for the South Kanto. And looking through East Kanto, who, as I said, lost the toss and have been sent in to bat. Supan Nararanthna, Marcus Thurgate, Kendo Karawaki Fleming, Tsuyoshi Takada, Ibrahim Takahashi, Manav Natharanjan, Nikio Pol, Munib Mian, Dinesh Sundaruwan, Melinda Disanayake, and Ben Ito Davis. So, all set for an exciting contest here. I'm joined by my co-commentator Todd, who is just busy at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be as excited as I am to see this the 10th edition get underway. As I say, 2 previous champions in front of us with South Kanto and East Kanto. Umpire letting players know first ball is about to be bowled. This is Gurmar Singh coming in from the school end. First ball underway here at the Premier League, and it's a bit short of length and just eased out onto the offside and jogged through for a single. Perfect conditions here at Sano. As I say, it's probably 23, will likely climb up to around 26, 27 today. We do have a good forecast for the today and the next 2 days, so we're bound to see all 10 games being played before the finalists are realised. Singh with his second delivery to the left hand up, and he's down leg, and Katawaki Fleming just misses out on that. Two outside the circle are long on and deep mid wicket in terms of the first 6 overs, the power play. Fleming on strike. This time he just defends out to short cover. Third ball, this is Fuller, and Fleming comes down the wicket, gets a thickish edge, quick run taken. But as I say, Fleming was on the move as he hit the ball, edged out to short third man. Chance of a run out there, but in the end, I think they made it okay. Welcome, Todd. Good morning.
Morning, Garth. Beautiful morning here at the SSAG, isn't it? We're looking up and the sun's out. Beautiful background here at Mount Carousel, and good to be back in Sano.
This time edged and taken. What a start.
Gee, big wicket there. Nice catch there. Looks like a bit of an in-swinger. Tossed it up, went for a big drive and was caught behind. Just having a look here on the replay. Yeah, a bit of in-swing. He tried to play the big drive and nicked off the first slip. Kanto's
yeah, keeper got across for that. Nice start there, and well, as Todd said, a big wicket. Was Nikhil Pol, who's been in some good form last week. He played the Futures League here at Sano and scored a 50 and another one just short of 50, but he was in a good nick. So,
sorry, Garth, I was just trying to set up my screens here. Yeah, good start here for South Kanto. Of course, East Kanto quite a strong side this year in the tournament. All squads are quite good, actually. I was looking through them last night, and exciting cricket here over the next 3 days.
Yeah, you did right. I think the level just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it, in terms of the squad makeups of the 5 teams.
Yeah, it definitely does, and of course we've got Josh Brown coming in this afternoon, playing for the Kansai Chargers.
Wow.
We'll pick up here great for the competition to get someone of Josh's ilk to come play here in the competition. So very exciting here this afternoon. I believe that game starts at 2:30 JST time, so make sure you're tuning in for that one. There's a single down to the third man.
Being Ito Davis, the new batsman, and another new player to the Japan Premier League. Plays Premier Cricket in Brisbane, but Benjamin's come over a couple of months ago to live and work in Japan. Believe they have played each other a few times, Todd, in the Brisbane competition, both batsmen.
Yes, Kendall did mention to me that they do know each other's games quite well, and good to see them playing together here for East Kanto. It's the end of the first over. A bit of a slow start in the power play. Kind of like Fleming will probably look to get going here, I'd say. Ground looks good. And it's come up really well here today. With a bit of rain during the week. We had a washout day on Wednesday. Maybe a bit of a challenge, but good to see the ground staff did a good job getting the ground up for this tournament.
Yeah, South Kanto will be happy with winning the toss, electing to bowl and taking a big wicket in first over. They'll be pleased with their start. They'll want to keep taking wickets though, because as we know, both Benjamin and Kendall Katawaki Fleming, well, they can bat. Holds many a record for Japan, does Kendall Fleming. very talented bat, and will be a huge wicket and one that South Kanto would dearly love to take before damage is done.
So we've got Kiefer Yamamoto Lake coming in here to bowl. His first over.
Starts with a good bit of pace. Batsman leaving that alone, having a good look. There's Kendall Fleming. Yep. Kiefer Yamamoto Lake. Big part of that under-19 squad that was so successful last year in terms of games they played and across 3 countries. Just coming in here from the mountain end.
Oh,
Kendall
shot. He's just gone bang over mid off there for 6. Picked up the length really well. He's a really strong player there, Kendall, isn't he? Loves that shot. You have a look here on the JPL replay. Charges down the ground, picks up the length really well. Nice shot. Good start here for East Kanto this over. They move along to 11 for 1.
Fuller here from Yamamoto Lake, and scamper through for what will be a bye. Yeah, what a shot there from Fleming. Jeez. He had one look at Yamamoto Lake and then took a piece of him.
Yeah, he picked up the length really well. He's a really dangerous player, Katawaki Fleming. He likes to disrupt the bowler's length by charging down the wicket and moving around the crease. I think there he just had an idea where he was going to bowl it and decided to hit through it. Great shot for 6, and as East Kanto move to 12. Score around 150, 160 would be a good score today, I'd say. The wicket looks to be playing quite well early.
Yeah, it's, last weekend on the couple of wickets over, scores were around 130. They played better in the afternoon, Todd.
Yeah, I was watching the stream, and they seemed to get a bit quicker through as the day went on. I think there was a bit of rain last week and they got a bit damp, so I think that's why they improved. Whereas this way we had the cover on and the wicket's quite dry and hard, so I expect some good scores here today.
Yamamoto Lake comes in. Good line and length there, but just a drop and run there from Benjamin. Ito Davis, as I say, he's just come across. He's probably played 4 or 5 games, probably 6 or 7 now that he's been in Japan. Coming off the end of the Australian season, I guess.
It's pretty good when you come from the southern hemisphere, isn't it, to the north, and you can just continue playing cricket year round. It's great for these young men to do that, and of course they get to come and live in Japan for part of the year, which would be a great experience for them. It's a better length by Yamamoto Lake there. Come back there. At the end of the second over, score is 13 for 1. When did they get a whisk?
I was just going to mention, actually. I was just going to say,
How good is it?
upgrade. Hey, I know.
It's
nice.
good chairs.
Yeah,
A fan.
yeah, mate. We've been looked
So
after.
how you been? You're going calling from home? How's it? Is it hard?
Just hard that you can't see.
Yeah.
I've sort of said to Elle, can the cameraman just, beginning of the other day, just give me a little bit?
Oh, yep. Yeah, it's hard. When you when I met you last week, you said you were at home. I was like,
And when you got 2 people,
yeah, because you can't. Do you have a Zoom on or something? Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because you're trying to get a prompt when else.
anticipate when you're
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, just commentating here in between overs, the upgrade we've got here in the Sano commentary box. It's looking good. We've got a new monitor, new microphones, a fan, comfortable chairs. It's a big upgrade, isn't it, Todd?
It's a bit of luxury up here in the commentary box these days. It's very nice. Oh, nice. Dropped it in short. Nice shot. That'll go for 4. He's got his length a bit wrong there.
Yeah, that'll feel good for Benjamin Ito Davis. Just, went onto the back foot and Nice pull.
Yeah, he just dropped it in a bit short here on the JPL replay. Davis too good. Nice little pull shot through the onside for 4. He moves to 6. That's better by Singh. Bit straighter, a bit fuller.
Yeah, probably the first time these two have batted together, I'm guessing, but certainly good communication lines out there. Can hear good loud calling. The previous over they stole a good single. This bad ball and just Ito Davis clamps down on it. Inside edge. Of course, we got another game-on-game ground number 2 here at Sano. Just a first wicket falls over there. We will update you on that game from time to time, but back here on number 1, Singh comes in again. Good line and length, and short cover does the work to hold them at bay. No single taken. Just the one outside the circle.
Yeah, there's only one outside circle. Nice really aggressive field place by the captain. Of course. Captain
Sabarish Ravichandran.
Sabo Ravichandran. On the toss and elected to have a bowl. So
Yeah, Sabarish Ravichandran has already started the season well, Todd. They had a T10 format to kick things off here in early April. It was all done and dusted by the middle of April. Not a bad way to get the season underway, a T10, but Sabarish featuring in that. His team winning the final, the Tigers. Motor Lake will have the ball back in hand from the mountain end. Perfect conditions here at Sane.
yeah, I think East Kanto will look to get going here a bit in the power play. 3 overs down, 17 runs. They'll be looking to score a few boundaries this over. Fleming and he goes down and Lake just bangs it in, tightens it up for him, single to the leg side. Good battle here between these two, isn't it? Of course, the Japan national team captain and young Keifa Yamamoto Lake making his way through the pathway through the under-19 and looking to progress through to the men's national squad, national team. He's been training very hard. I've been watching him bowl this week. He's been doing a really good job.
Shot.
Just dropped it in short there. Nice easy one there for Ito. Just a nice little flick on the leg side for 4. Just a bit short there, Lake. Yamamoto Lake. A bit of swing. Just helps it on its way. Just trying to get the scorecard up for the other round. So we can just give live.
I can do that, mate. I can do it.
I was going to get both screens up at once. That's all.
Foolish and driven through the covers and too quick for the deep fielder out there. Lovely shot. And yeah, a couple of boundaries scored there. That'll feel good for Ito Davis. Could be a very dangerous partnership, this one, if they let it build. So Kanto.
Yeah. Back-to-back 4 here's for East Kanto. Davis, nice cover drive there. He looks to be going after Yamamoto Lake here. So there's a bit going on there on the other ground, Garth.
Yeah, lots of appeals, and that one turned down, but the previous 2 successful. Must be 2 wickets down the lines, but back here on number 1, Yamamoto Lake to Kendall Fleming. Sorry to Ito Davis, still on strike, of course, after those consecutive 4s. Already 9 off the over. 2 balls remaining. She sort of predicted, Todd, your Expected East Kanto to try and up the rate here. Of course, the power play, the first 6 overs.
Just dropped it in short, they put the 2 fielders back. So it's just a single down there to find leg. Score moves on to 27.
You just mentioning before the game underway, you know, this is the 10th edition, but South Kanto have won 4 of these championships, Todd. East themselves have won 2. And good contest to start the competition.
Of course, last year we had a bit of a rain-interrupted series, wasn't it, last year? And West Kanto ended up winning the final. But,
Yeah.
It was very wet in Sano this time last year.
Yeah, and the year before that too, I believe they didn't get the full 10 games in during round play, but no problems of that this year. To say the weather forecast looks very good for the next 3 days. It's Golden Week here in Japan, which is a national holiday, a combination of holidays on Fridays and Mondays, so a lot of businesses shut down during the week. Not our school though, Toto, to work midweek. The English College did not shut down, unfortunately, but made my way down here to Sano last night. It's great to be back. The ground is looking a real picture, as is the commentary box.
It is looking great. Yes, I did notice that some school kids in Sano were still going to school too this week, because they arrived on Monday. Kanawaki Fleming making himself some room, and they run to mid-off. So Gulman Singh rolling his 3rd over here. So figures of 9 for 1. This is Kanto 28 of 4.1 overs. An update on the other ground, we've got North Kanto Lions playing the West Kanto Hurricanes. As Kanawaki Fleming leans back, cuts through the offside. Might stopped on the boundary there. And coming back for a 3rd. Good running there. Kanawaki Fleming picks up 3. Yes, so North Kanto playing West Kanto Hurricanes. Score over in that ground 2 apparently is North Kanto Lions 13 for 2. 3 overs. A bit of a slow start over there for North Kanto.
I'll be interested to see if Captain Ravichandran brings himself on to bowl the final over of the power play. He's generally done that in games gone by, but we'll wait and see that.
Ooh.
You heard a noise too?
Oh, just interesting. I did hear a noise. We must be hearing things up here, Gar. Another wicket falls on ground 2 here. There's a single there off a leg by. North Kanto losing another wicket. 13 for 3.
Fleming on strike, 2 boundary riders, deep square and long on. Fleming though can play shots all around the wicket. He's very strong on the onside, but also the offside. I've seen him play many lovely aerial cover drives, going over the 30-yard circle. Fielders, he's got very talented batsmen. As I say, looking at the top 15 international scores Japan have made, he owns about 8 of them.
Bowler got a little bit excited there. It's into the over. This Kanto 32 off their 5. Last over the power play.
Yeah, not a bad over that one, really. Just a 4 coming off it, 1 being a bye. So Ravichandran will be happy with how Singh bowled that one.
You got it right here, Gar. I think he's bringing himself on. The skipper.
This will be a great contest. National teammate against national teammate. Ito Davis recently been named in the Japan squad as well to be his be a debut should he take the field, but I'm sure he will. There's 7 games against Mongolia coming up. Congratulations to Ben on his selection.
Yeah, of course, that series kicks off on Tuesday here in Sano. So 7 games against Mongolia. There's a couple of days where there's morning and afternoon, and there's a rest day on the Friday. So we can bring in a full schedule in today's broadcast later on. So nice little cut shot there from Ito Davis. Up to.
Yeah, will you be hanging around for that, Todd?
Yes, I'm in town until next Saturday the 11th, so yeah, I'll be here for the week for the series.
Nice.
And I'll head off. Tosses it up.
Yeah, cover out there. Deep mid wicket, so just a one off it, but yeah, bullish rather than you'd like. Did move his feet to come down the wicket, did Ito Davis, but brings Fleming back on strike. Teammate to teammate, they'll know each other pretty well.
Yeah, you missed out on one there, Davis, didn't you? Nice full toss. Turning the strike over. I mean, probably look to go leg side if you can. 3 covers. Oh, good shot. That's 4. Lucky Fleming moves to 17.
Yeah, just looking at our JPL replay, lovely shot from Fleming, wasn't it? A bit quicker through the air as this one, Ravi Chandaram, but Fleming good enough just to drop and run. Another run to the total. Just eased by Ito Davis, and this will be the last ball of the power play. So far 41 for 1, so building a good foundation, the East Kanto Sunrisers.
Yeah, it's been a good start here, isn't it? Fleming muscles one down to long on.
So 6 overs gone here at Sano. 41 for 1. These Kanto Sunrisers, well, as I say, they're building a good foundation, these two. Lost an early wicket in the first over. South Kanto, of course, winning the toss and electing to bowl.
Bowling change here.
It's Charlie Hines, isn't it? Charlie having a wonderful season last year with the under-19s. Again, another player who performed so well for the under-19 unit that he was promoted to the men's senior team. He toured both Thailand and Hong Kong at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, he's one player I've been excited to see bowl here in Sano this tournament. Haven't seen Charlie bowl yet, but he's making really good inroads, isn't he, for his career, and bowling really well and going on all these tours and playing for Japan.
You're not bad when you're 15. Look, he may be 16, but 15 or 16, that's young in international cricket, isn't it?
It is very young. But, see how he goes here, bowling to Fleming. No better challenge than bowling to the captain of the Japan team.
Just turns it round to deep square for a single. Yeah, as I say, it made many a contribution, did he, for the under-19s in their tournaments played last year. Referring to bowler the right-hander here, Anita Davis, and just defends that to cover. Charlie bowling with the full 5 outside the circle on the boundary, working our way from the backward point, deep square, long on, long off, and almost a sweeper out there on the offside. Fleming just turns him onto the onside and jogs through for a single. This is good bowling from Hines and a good over for the youngster, bowling against very experienced and skilled batters, and Ito Davis and Kendo Karawaki Fleming.
Yeah, it was a good over there for Hines and good over for South Kanto. As East Kanto moved to 44 for 1 of 7 overs. Ravi Chandran continuing from the mountain end. Fielded. Dropped it down for 1. Some ground 2. Score update. The North Kanto is currently, they get 2 there. Now ground 2 moved to 24 full 3 into their 6th over. Here in ground 1, East Kanto with a good start. Hard to score these overs with Ravi Chandran and Hines bowling. They're both all very tight, so it'll be interesting to see what East Kanto come up with here.
Beats the bat, and it's a good one from Ravi Chandran. Yeah, I wonder what score they had in mind, Todd, before walking out. You're thinking sort of 140?
Yeah, I'd say 150, 140, 150 would have been the target. So, nice shot there. Ito. Just a single down to long off. I'd say 140, 150. The wickets made quite well. I think they bowled quite well after the first couple overs here. South Kanto, and they've really tightened it up. Karawaki Fleming, he hits a monster 6. That is gone straight onto the other ground. He's taken Ravi Chandran downtown for a big 6.
Yeah, that landed on the 30-yard circle on ground 2 shot. It is probably of the shorter of the boundary, just with the ground overlapping there, but still 6 on any ground, monster 6, and he backs it up with a lovely 4 off the back foot. Shot from Kendall Fleming, showing his class.
Yeah, as we have a look here on the JPL replay, just gives himself some room and smashes it through cover for 4. So East Kanto moved to 57. What we got here last ball, the over coming up. Oh! A bit uppish there by Fleming, wasn't it?
Yeah, for a moment there we thought Ravi Chandran was in with a caught and bowled attempt, but as it stands, no wicket, and well, East Kanto continue their march. Couple of lovely boundaries highlighting that over from Kendall Fleming. This time he goes again, and it's just over deep mid-wicket's head for 6 runs shot.
Yeah, great shot there by Katawaki Fleming. So we have a look here on the JPL replay. And he just picks it up off a length, smashes it over mid-wicket for 6. It's a fair-sized boundary out there. It was a good hit.
Yeah, good shot. And a bit of pressure here on Hines. So just quicker ball thrown in short. Bit of a misfield there, so a chance for the batters to come back for 2, which they will. Brings Fleming back on strike.
Moves to 35. Yeah, a bit of a misfield there. A bad delivery by Hines, just firing in a bit quicker there, a bit flatter. Doesn't want to give it too much air. Fleming really looking to go hard here at the moment. It's a single short fine leg. I think they're really looking to up the rate here by the looks, East Kanto.
Yeah, currently going at just around about 8 and over, so yeah, as you say, putting pressure back on the bowlers of South Kanto. A good delivery, and the finger goes up. He's gone. Got him. Yeah, just push that one through a bit quicker. Having a look here on the JPL replay. Talk us through it, Todd.
Just coming up on the replay here. As we've seen come into bowl. Just got a bit straight on him there. Bit of bounce. See it again, but the umpire gives him, he's got to go. Good comeback there by Hines, wasn't it? You know, he got taken downtown by Fleming. Some runs, and he's fought back and got the wicket off Itol Davis here. He'll have to go for 21. He's Kanto moved to 67 for 2.
Really there's almost a bit of a half appeal from Charlie.
Thought I must hit him on the hip. Well, I'd say it again, unfortunately. But yeah, I thought it was really hot.
To be Melinda Dissanayake, who's come in as the new batter. East Kanto coming in at a pretty good position, really. 67 on the board, 2 down. It's the last ball of the 9th over. Much needed wicket for South Kanto. Breaking that partnership. They want to keep the pressure on, try and keep the new batter quiet for 2 or 3 overs. Dragged onto the onside, and deep mid-wicket just keeps that to a single. End of the over.
Yeah, it's 68 for 2. Updating the ground 2 with North Kanto 31 for 4. They're just struggling a little bit at the moment. They need to get a bit of a partnership going, I think. But Koji Hardgrave Abe on 12. And Wada's come in, he's 5 off 5. Back here in ground 1, bit of a good start and nice little fight back by South Kanto. Evenly poised game at the moment, I'd say. See Ravi Chandran coming on for his... No, we got a bowling change, looks like. Coming to the table with his pace bowling.
Oh, that just dies, doesn't it?
Starts off with a wide.
Better on strike. And drives get inside-ish really on the bat. Ends up with mid-off coming round to scoop it up just for the single.
It was a bit uppish there, wasn't it? Inside of the bat. That was Katawaki Fleming's 42 off 26. So is the key wicket here to get for South Kanto.
And run probably there but turned down from the start from Fleming. Bowler almost did well enough to retrieve field himself, and then he just had to go off after it, but no run taken. And Fleming looking to come down the wicket and give himself room, but it's been signalled wide. Not too many extras, perhaps it's the second, maybe the third of the innings.
Yeah, it's just the third wide for the innings, so quite straight, haven't they? South Kanto. So he's trying to bang it into the pitch here a bit, Jar. Vikas just trying to really bowl into the wicket. Definitely looking to try and bowl quite straight here to Katawaki Fleming, by the looks.
Yeah, they'll be pleased in keeping him quiet for 2 or 3 balls, but let's see what happens here. Fleming comes down the wicket and punches it over mid-on, long on, and another good shot. He's just inspecting his bat after that, but certainly got enough of that. Another 6 for Fleming.
He just gives himself some room, just picks it up magnificently. I think there's much wrong with that bat, but great shot here by Katawaki Fleming, moves to 48.
This time driven out, long on doing the work, just for a single.
Little stop there by Fujihara. I think they're at short flight lead.
Into the over, 79 now for 2. 10 overs gone, the halfway point. Katawaki Fleming now on to 49, so just 1 short of a milestone. Sure, that won't be in his thoughts though. He'll be looking to continue this, try and get his team up to a healthy score. There's perhaps one above 150, 160.
I think that'd be the way they've started. They'd be looking for maybe 170 here, I'd say. That'd be the aim. Strong start. And keep ticking it over. See how Hines goes here, bowling to the new batsman, Dissanayake.
Yeah, as you say, the wicket looks like it's playing pretty well, and 8 wickets in hand. Some talented batsmen to come in still for East Kanto. But then again, Fleming has often made wickets look easy and not being the case.
He definitely has. They get a single out there to deep cover. Score moves on to 80. It's a bit of a partnership coming here on ground 2, and North Kanto up to 47 before. Hines coming to the bowls. Kanawaki Fleming gets it a bit high, but it's a big 6 again. And that'll bring up his 50. Just picked it up again, straight over long on as we have a look here on the JPL replay.
Yeah, applause all around the ground for Kanawaki Fleming's 50, and a big 6 it was, just touching down on the steps here to take it down to the ground level. Wonderful shot.
Hines tosses up again, and he gets the same treatment for 6. Same shot, pretty much same ball.
Yeah, real pressure here for Charlie Hines, but great shot from Fleming. Not as big as his previous one, but consecutive 6s. That's put a ton of pressure on the bowler. See how he comes back here.
Bowls it into the deck, a bit flatter. Gets the same treatment as before. Just landing short of the boundary there, wasn't it?
Geez, that was almost the third 6 in a row. It's probably 30 centimetres in it, but
he just dropped it a bit short there, Hines. He's got to get his line right here, doesn't he? He's bowling a bit too straight.
Yeah,
Kanawaki Fleming.
Captain Sabarish has just come in for a word with the youngster, which makes good sense. Just, if anything, just delaying a bit of time as well.
If you can hit over cover, who cares? Oh, you reckon? You can't boss. He just loves it.
Exactly. Push it out for 6 stump. Right?
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Nice one,
Big
full.
appeal, but not given. Turned down early. And, quicker one from Hines.
That was better from Hines, though, wasn't it? Just trying to push it through a bit fuller. Kanawaki Fleming, he's such a strong player, isn't he? You can't miss. Just picks it up so well as the end of the 11th. East Kanto moved to 97 for 2.
Yeah, 17 off the over. A big over there for East Kanto. Team under the tent, sort of behind the wicket, loving that. Loving this partnership flourish, or perhaps due to Kendall Fleming. He certainly can bat. Everyone at the ground knows it, spectators and players alike. They would dearly love his wicket with South Kanto, and interesting to see what sort of plans they'll put in place to him. We sort of felt Hines was just getting a bit straight to him the previous over. Fleming very strong. Square of the wicket, mid-wicket, straight. It's pretty hard to bowl to him, really, isn't it, Todd?
Yeah, he's very hard to bowl to. Let's just see what Vikas does here. He tried to bang it into the pitch a couple of times last over. I think that might be the way to go here. Try to tighten Fleming up for a bit of room. Fleming moves to 66. What a beautiful day it is here today, isn't it, Garth?
Stunning. Perfect conditions for cricket. Nice little breeze coming through the commentary box.
It's I think mid-20s today and then up near the high 20s the next 2 days, the weather. So, beautiful 3 days of cricket here in Sarnot.
Melinda doing a good job here. You almost feel he's feeding the strike to Kendall Fleming. It makes sense. But just going about his work, turning the strike over.
He's doing a good job playing his role here at the moment. He's bowled him. Just banged it into the deck. Kanto Fleming give himself some room. He's hit the top of the middle, I think, here. Kanto Fleming will have to go. Beautiful innings from him. He's made 66 of 35. As you have a look at the replay. Just banged it in and just kept just a little bit low, I think, but not too low. Just shot through a bit, but he hit the top of the off stump, top of middle. But his innings will come to an end. He's got him off to a good start. He's Kanto 99 for 3.
Yeah, Fleming 66, just coming off 36 balls, so going at a good rate. Just what's that, 180? Bit over 180 strike rate. As you said, Todd, he's got the team off to a wonderful start, good foundation. They need to capitalise on this to East Kanto and try and come off the park with around that 160, 170 score. But just as you sort of said, Jar's been bowling well to Fleming, just banging it in, letting the ball do the work off the pitch. Perhaps didn't get as high as the ball previously. It's been a bit quiet over on ground too, which will be pleasing the North Kanto fans. Although, in saying that, the wickets, no. Yeah, hopefully they're building a bit of a partnership over there.
Yeah, the score's moved to 58 for 4, so these two have put on some runs. White's 15 and Hargrave Arbe up to 24. I think a bit of a delay. You might have a broken bail by the looks. Umpire's standing in the middle of the ground, get the radio out. One of the bails isn't on the stumps, so I'm guessing there might be a bit of a delay.
Broken bail. Doesn't happen much.
No. We have had a history here of broken stumps over the years with the pitch can get quite very hard underneath, and we had the under-19 World Cup qualified tournament here, and I think Kazumasa broke 3 or 4 stumps in his bowling.
So while we've got a break, Todd, do tell us a little bit about your role. I know you've been coming over for what you said, I think this is your 10th year here, and coming across from Australia to support the ground staff here. Just tell the viewers what your role is.
Yeah, so my role is pretty much a turf consultant these days, so ground consultant. So I first came over in 2015. First tournament I came for was a series with the Hong Kong Dragons, so the Hong Kong national Chinese team. So we had a series here. I came in late and was kind of a bit of I was only here for 5 days, I think. And then I left. And yeah, that kind of just started the relationship, and it's blossomed into what it is today, which is more of a consultancy role. And I consult the ground staff and give them a hand, and we do a bit of work from abroad too. We'll have meetings and stuff, and come over when there's tournaments like the JPL, and we've had World Cup qualifiers. We had the under-19 2018 World Cup qualifier here with Japan. Was successful and got through to the World Cup, and that was just fantastic, that tournament. And it's great to see because we've got a lot of the young under-19 players now who have turned into the national squad, and
of course.
That's great. But I've seen the development of the ground too. So when I first came, it was just this ground here, which we see on the camera now, ground 1, but it was very different. There was no nets. Where the net area is there on the top of the screen was a softball diamond.
Right.
So it was all gravel at the top there, pretty much from where the sight screen is onwards. And as you pan across to the back there on the right, you see the trees. and over to the right there, the back is ground 2, and that was all jungle, so that was all trees. There was no ground 2 there at all. The grass on the oval was not very good. It was old. It was just gravel pretty much.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years after I first came, the big development happened. I think that might have happened in 2017, where this ground was built to what it is today with Sano City. Upgrading the facility for cricket, and the nets were put in. The second ground was put in, the second turf wicket there on the ground 2. So the ground 2 is a women's ODI size ground. Has a 5-wicket turf table with synthetic. Here on ground 1, I think we've got an 8-wicket table with a synthetic. So it's turned into this fabulous facility which we have today. And of course now we have the tea room downstairs where you can come and have a tea and a meat pie and a beer. And it is what it is now, and it's just a great place to come for cricket, isn't it, in Japan? Who would have thought all those years ago that it would have turned into what it is now? But it's fantastic, and it's full credit to the JCA, the Japan Cricket Association. They have done a fantastic job getting to cricket where it is. Participation's up. I believe there's 4 divisions now in the Japan Cricket League. There's junior cricket, there's junior pathways, under 19s now, the women's team's going fantastic. There's university cricket. There's everything. So it's been fantastic to see, and it's really blossomed to what it is, and it's just going to continue to strive on. I think it's in a great spot. But that's my story here. But so I continue to come over on a yearly basis for usually this tournament. But sometimes in October there might be a ICC tournament scheduled in the years gone past, but I don't think there's anything this year, but who knows what the future will hold. I'm sure there'll be further tournaments here in the next few years.
Yeah, brilliant, and thanks for explaining, and I know Japan Cricket Association are very appreciative of your work and your support, and as you say, you've almost grown with the progress being made here. You've seen it over the past 10 years. It's myself only having arrived end of 2022 in Japan to see it to what it is very impressive. And of course Japan, with cricket becoming an Olympic sport, it just continues to blossom and grow. The amount of coverage I have seen through Japanese media and on TV after the announcement of cricket being an Olympic sport has also been very fulfilling and exciting for the sport here in Japan. Of course, a minor sport, but one that's growing from year to year. So back, looks like they've got the bails sorted out.
Yes, I saw national team coach Dougal Bedingfield running out there with the bail, so looks like we're back underway here in ground 1.
Looks to be Tsuyoshi Takara, the new batter on strike.
Oh, he's banged it in short. Takara throws the bat of it, goes down to third man for a single. He's interesting here, Vikas. He really is banging it into the pitch now. So East Kanto moved to 100.
Overcalled, so 100 up.
Yeah, 100 for 3. We're just waiting for the score to tick over. But, East Kanto 100 off their 12 overs, so we're looking to build 160, I'd say. 150, 160.
Yeah, it's important the incoming batsmen just keep the momentum going, isn't it? In terms of trying to reach that score. It's both relatively new batsmen. Melinda's been there, I guess, for the 7 balls, but Takara just facing the one thus far. New bowler looks to be Musashi Fujihara for South Kanto. Haven't seen Fujihara bowl much, but he's been making some good scores in games that have been going on during the week, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of Fujihara. known as Moose. He has been playing a couple of practice games this week. He bowls a bit off spin. See how he goes here. He's been batting quite well. He can hit the ball a bit quite hard, and he's had a good time over here in Japan. He's actually going to be jumping in the commentary box next week for the Mongolia series. So, just to toss it up.
So based.
So yeah, so he's
overseas?
from Brisbane.
Right.
Yeah, so he plays. I think he plays at South Brisbane. I'm not sure what cricket club. It might be South Brisbane Cricket Club. But, yeah, so his first time he's come over here for JPL. He's having a great time. He told me the other day we had a nice chat, and he's been really involved in having a good experience here in Sanor. Just to toss it up a bit.
So it's a bit foolish, and it's turned around the corner. A chance for run out, but good backing up really from Melinda, who was not an easy single to take. Just short backwards square, fielded that and had it in the keeper's gloves pretty quickly, but good backing up from the non-striker. Goes onto the back foot and crashes it into cover.
Yeah, he looks like he likes to flight it up a bit here. Fujihara. Really tall. He's got him. He's got a wicket. Fujihara tosses it right up and does him for flight there, stumping. So we have a look here on the replay.
Yeah, I think he just got that ball above the eye line, making it difficult to judge, and yeah, it's well above the eye line, and just came and just completely played all around it, and another wicket falls.
He just
Was that Takano?
Was that Takati, was it? Yeah, it was. He just... it was too slow for it, wasn't it? So Fujihara picks up his first wicket of the JPL. Gets Takara for 3. Stumped. Good bit of flight there, wasn't he? Just tossed it right up above the eye line.
Yep, I think as a batter your eyes light up when one's floated as such, but here he is again. Will he float it up to the new batter? No, it's a bit quicker through the air and just almost defended.
Good over there for South Kanto. Just 3 off with a wicket. There's Kanto moved to 103 of 13 overs. So that in the score on ground 2. North Kanto, bit of a fight back. Moved up to 76 for 5 with Hargrave Abe up to 35. Just been joined by Kazumasa Hiratsuka.
Yeah, 5 teams, 10 games before the finalists will be announced. So exciting 3 days of cricket here in Sarno.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I thought it was him. I thought it was.
I think they're wrong scores.
He's 88. No, he's still in. He's at the other end.
Yeah.
Is that right?
beats point. Cover out there on the boundary, so just the one taken. Takada back on strike.
Sorry, I got that one wrong. It wasn't Takada who went out, it was Dissanayake, I think.
Yeah, apologies there. Again, bending his back, banging it into the surface here. He's done a good role for his team.
Yeah, it's well Riley, isn't he, Vikas? Of course, Captain Supan on strike. Of course, national team player, very strong batsman, isn't he, Supan?
Yeah, an aggressive batsman. Part of that wonderful series that they played in Japan here at the end of 2022, winning before going on to Papua New Guinea. Taken from, looks to be Kiefer Yamamoto Lake out there at mid-off. For a moment there he looked like he was unmoved, but a quick scramble and in the end taking the catch comfortably.
Yeah, we have a look at the replay. You kind of misjudged it a bit. You did a good job in the end to hold on to it there. Yamamoto Lake. Captain Supan goes for one. This Kanto 106 for 5.
I think Yamamoto Lake was just sort of waiting to sound off the bat just to see whether sometimes he can almost move too early as a fielder, but he was just judging how hard he had hit it, whether he had to backpedal or not. But safe pair of hands, another wicket falls. It's a good comeback here from South Kanto. They'll be aiming to drag this total, drag the score down. Dearly love it to finish up somewhere below 150, but East Kanto have something to say about that. They still have some attacking batters to come in terms of Takahashi and Thurgate.
Yeah, good fight back here. East Kanto losing 4 wickets for the last 9 runs. 97 for 2, 100 for 3, 103 for 4 and 106 for 5. Wickets coming in the last 3 overs. As you see, would you have to toss another one up?
Takada just kept quiet off a couple of balls. Beautiful drive out to cover the ball before, but for no run. This time backward square doing the work. He goes to pull behind square, but he cuts it off, saves a certain boundary, and just the one result. There's Ibrahim Takahashi out there, the new batter for East Kanto, another member of the Japan men's squad. Played a bit of his cricket in the off-season out in Australia. Another, I think, up and around Brisbane, was it?
Yeah, he's played again another summer in Brisbane, playing his cricket, I believe.
Driven straight. Long on, we'll just keep that to the single. It's Yamamoto Lake out there. Long on.
Drags on short there. It's away with it, Fujihara.
Apologies, that's Robbie McKenna out there at long on. Another player I've yet to see previous to today. But Fujihara continuing to do a good job for his team here. Geez, takes a lot of pace out of that one. Just Took an age to get down to the batsman there. Took all the pace out of it.
At the end of the over, East Kanto moved to 110. Had a good job here, South Kanto, the Super Kings, slowing them up here, haven't they? They've really tightened the screws up here in the last few overs.
Yeah,
Wickets.
just a run of 3 and over, pretty much 3s and 4s, isn't it? So, as you say, good fight back from South Kanto Super Kings. They're looking for title number 5 at this year's tournament.
It's a fair effort, isn't it? 10 years the tournament's been running for, and they've won 5 championships. So, Jim said, big 6 on ground 2. That's into the river. Lucas starts his final over. Figures at 17, 2 for 17 of his 3 overs.
He's done well for his team, hasn't he? Just banging it into the wicket. A few short of length or foolish balls. He's mixing it up. Great bit of fielding out on ground 2 after another good shot. Some good cricket being played out here on both grounds.
So they're high on the bat. Score ticks along to 112.
Too cold. Will they get there? This one's coming as a mix-up. Could be they've gone the wrong end. Hard luck. Perhaps would have got back anyway. Just the boundaries have just dried up a bit, haven't they, for East Kanto?
Yeah, looks like they've got to get going again here, I think. They're really well. They've been slowed down by the Super Kings. Takahashi, great shot for 6 over. Just powers it over the extra cover region. Strong player. Just got his length a bit wrong there. Vikas, bit full.
Yeah, just having a look on the JPL replay. Just clears that front foot and uses his hand-eye coordination to punish it over the covers. Great shot. This time he just ball climbs high on him, but he dabs it down. Third man won't cut that off. Just the single taken. End of the over. 16 gone now. Here on ground 1. Run rate's dropped a little, but still just under 8, so they'd be dearly loving to get up to that 160 mark for East Kanto. 121 for 5, 4 remaining. They've gone back to Fujihara. Why wouldn't you?
His figures are quite good. He's 7 for 1 of his 2 or 1 for 7 of his 2 overs. Let's toss it up. Ooh, yeah, upish. A bit of intent here from the Sunrisers, isn't there?
Yep, yeah, you can see it. They're looking to squeeze out any 2s. Good fielding though from Robbie McKenna down there. Turns the ball over the stumps.
Run out chance.
It's good running. It's good backing up there, isn't it? That's showing the desperation, just the importance of each run scored.
Of course, the lunchtime bell's ringing here in Sunday. It must be 12 o'clock.
Yeah, the grounds, I guess, as we talked about before, formerly a high school here, so still retains the school bells at lunchtime and 5 p.m. Hasn't got all of it, but he's dissected the field. Beautiful fielding there. Looked to be 4 runs, and the batter dissected the field beautifully, but some great running round from Kohei Kubota to cut that off. Saved certain 2 runs there. Well done.
Yeah, good bit of fielding there on the boundary. Looked to hit it well. Showing a bit of pace there, Kubota, saving 2 runs.
Reverse sweep comes out, and it's wide's been called.
Just put the man from out of the circle on the offside inside the circle there, so Takahashi looking to go reverse sweep. So just works on the onside for 1. Are they going to come back for 2? Good running. Good cricket there by Takahashi.
Yeah, it's a good shot, isn't it? Just, as you say, turned him onto the onside, but realised fielders on the onside, both on the boundary rope, so opportunity for 2. Good running. Reverse sweep comes out again and misses out. Goes backward point there. It will be the only chance I can get him.
It's definitely on the shot, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, turned onto the onside, coming through for a second. Good running. Good desperation being shown here from East Kanto. I believe you've got the update from ground 2, Todd.
Yeah, well, Kanto going quite well here. They've moved to 126 for 5. They're up to the 18th over. But Kojay Hardgrave Abe is up to 79 from 51.
Excellent. Good to hear from the Kiwi Japanese boy. Of course, he's just come over as well. He's at university now as Koji in Hamilton, New Zealand, but grew up playing his cricket in the Hawke's Bay, Hastings, Boys High, and very talented batsman. Made his province, I guess, Central Districts under 17. He played rep cricket, the highest tournament grade in New Zealand. Sabarish Ravichandran back with the ball in hand from the mountain end, going into the final 3 overs here. Just pushed out long off, simple single, brings Takahashi back on strike. Chance here, keeper's called for it, and keeper has spilled it, and could be a chance for a run out. The non-strikers come down, and then Takahashi choosing not to run, feeling he had just given his wicket away and preparing to walk off, but keeper spilled that, and as he looks towards the heavens, there's no excuse of the sun in his eyes. It's just a simple spill, and could that be costly?
I don't think he never looked like he was going to catch it. I think he just lost it. Maybe with his helmet on, he couldn't see. I'm guessing the sun is definitely not on that side at the moment, but I think he just lost it with the helmet because he looked far away and he kind of just snatched at it. Nice running there for 2.
Yeah, look, you're right. Probably in our commentary position. Yeah, quite glary. It's a very bright day here, but will that hurt them? Let's see how Takahashi goes from here. Just swipes this one out to long off. Nice arm back in.
Done quite well here. Takahashi's moved to 21 from 14.
Takada back on strike. Gives himself room. gets a leading edge, but it's going to fall safe. Long on, just set off quickly. Thought he was sitting with a chance. Boy, he skied it all right, but in the end falling safely inside the 30-yard circle. Bit of excitement, every ball's bit of action, and caught, taken. This time Ravichandran gets his man. Takahashi looks to hit probably a bit straighter, but it's skewed out to cover, and comfortably taken. Reverse cap technique. And in the end, the drop of Takahashi didn't cost the team too much, didn't cost South Kanto too many runs. So they'll be happy to see the end of an aggressive batter is Ibi Takahashi.
Yeah, he's going quite well there, Takahashi. Just tried to muscle it a bit there, didn't he? Just looked like might have got high on the bat from our position. He gets to the replay, but nice little cameo there. 21 off his 14 to 15 deliveries. This Kanto up to 135, so 13 balls to go here. Oh no, that's the over actually. 2 overs to go. And 135 for 6. We're looking to get around the 150, 155 mark here, 10 and over. New batsman Marcus Thurgate, looks like. Yep.
Yeah.
Hardy continues to toss them up.
Thurgate will be happy coming in. A couple of overs. There's only one way he's going to bat, and they'll be looking for maximising runs. Just 11 deliveries left in first half of this match. He's just having a look around, checking out where the boundary riders are, where runs possibly can be scored. Look to attack here with Thurgate. Comes down the wicket, hits straight, long on, will motors in that. So just kept to the single. 10 balls remaining. As you say, Todd, they'll be looking to get 105, somewhere in those 150s. High 150s would suit them.
It's on the sweep, it's going to be out. Takada tries to play a sweep shot, straight to the man at backward square leg on the fence.
Yeah, just looking at the JPL replay. Looks like he got a bit of top edgy.
Did not have to move there, did he, the fielder? Picked him out magnificently. And, nice little cameo there by Takada. He goes for 13. He's Kanto 137 for 7. Started off well here, the Sunrisers, but a bit fight back here by the Super Kings.
Yeah, that worm was pumping at one stage, wasn't it? It was looking around 180. How they were tracking, but as you say, good comeback from South Kanto. They've continued to take wickets at regular intervals, just limiting the East Kanto from developing partnerships. It was a good little cameo, as you said, from Takahashi coming in after the good work had been done, of course, from Ito Davis and Fleming. Dot ball, gold dust here for South Kanto. They'll want to finish well, take the momentum through in terms of their batting innings. This has been slobbered, but he hasn't got all of it, and it will be caught comfortably by number 11, Kohei Kubota. Good catch out there. And another wicket falls. It is another man in the shed.
Yeah, they're just looking to get going here and hit straight to the man there.
Yeah, Manib Sadiq was the batsman out. Understandably, looking for the boundary, looking to be aggressive. Just got a bit, definitely not out of the sweet spot. And Kubota, well, he just jogged in from the boundary line to take it comfortably above his eyes. Only the one slip-up really I can think of in terms of the innings in South Kanto. They've been good in the field. Just that one drop, one spill from the keeper. Otherwise the fielding's been pretty sharp.
Yeah, they have fielded very well, haven't they? They've really stopped a few boundaries and not many missed fields. I think maybe one or two, but have fielded quite well. Really restricted the Sunrisers here. Fujihara, he's just tossing them up. He's bowled well. He's picked up 2 wickets. One more ball to come here. Well, it's the end of the over, end of the 19th over. This Kanto.
Yeah.
138.
Musashi Fujihara. 3 for 20. I'm just waiting for the update on the scoreboard, but what a contribution he's made.
He's done a great job here, picking up his 3 wickets. The last over coming up. Looks like it's Kiefer
Yamamoto Lake, the tall lad out of Perth, Australia. Took 7 for 11 in one of his international games last year with the local 7-Eleven convenience store, or konbini as they term it here in Japan. There's a suggestion that they build a statue of the young man. As I drove past it this morning, I've yet to see the statue, but wouldn't that be great? 7 for 11, what a day that was for Kiefer Yamamoto Lake. Of course, his brother's playing here too, Lachlan Yamamoto Lake. Alongside Kendall Fleming, hold the world record for the T20 opening partnership. 258 runs they scored against China in the East Asian Cup for the opening wicket. That is a world record.
Was in Hong Kong?
Yes.
Mission Road. Great facility there in Hong Kong, Mission Road. Been there a few times. We'll start off with a wide here, the last over. Ticks the score up to 140. Nadaranjan on strike. Oh no, sorry, Marcus Thurgate on strike. Sorry, the score's just ticking over here on my screen.
Yeah, I wonder if Thurgate's faced Yamamoto Lake. Probably not a great deal, but he'll be looking to be aggressive, Thurgate, here, and misses out. Eleven more runs needed to get up to that 150. Looks like game 2 has come to a close. We'll update you at the end of this over on that score. Meanwhile, 5 balls remaining in terms of South Kanto's innings. Sorry, again, this is coming down low. It will spill away and it'll go away for 4. 4 buys. That'll help the East Kanto total in terms of getting up to 150 mark.
Yeah, just skidding through a bit low there. Not much the keeper could do. Takes it up to 144.
Yamamoto Lake, Thurgate on strike, whips it onto the onside, backward square, run out, taken, yeah. They always look to be sitting off for the second, but some good work out on the boundary there, again from Kuhei Kubota. A good arm, good return, and keeper took off the bails comfortably for executing a run out.
Yeah, it was a quick call for 2 by Thurgate, but I think as soon as he set off for the second, he knew he was in a bit of trouble there. But going to try and get as many runs as you can in the last over.
Yeah, well collected from Kubota there and released. Quick pick up and release, and as I say, is the accuracy just above the stump. So, again, as we mentioned, pretty good in the field of South Kanto. Remembering they won the toss, captain Sabarich Ravichandran electing to field first. Wondering what thoughts he had in his mind as a score they'd be comfortable in chasing. I think he'd be pretty happy if he can keep them to 150, especially the start that that East Kanto had. They got off to a humdinger really. Ito Davis and Fleming. A number of boundaries, especially from Fleming. Consecutive sixes. Yamamoto Lake into the new batsman, left-hander, who just guides it out to point for a single. Sundaruwan is the new batter on strike. Of course, Ranjan also out there with him, about to face Yamamoto Lake. Front foot cut. Coming back for a second again and will be run out again. Well, you can't blame them for pushing. But it was another comfortable run out for South Kanto.
Yes, only a couple balls to go, so they'll try to get the second. But Sunrisers will finish here on 147. A couple they'll be maybe. I think they'll feel like they left a couple runs out there. Carl?
Yeah, just
good fight back by Super Kings, though, wasn't it?
Yep. Just looking through the innings as a summary. After an early wicket to South Kanto, it was the partnership of Benjamin Ito and Kendo Karawaki Fleming that did the most damage. 66 from Fleming, coming off 36 balls. That included 3 fours and 6 sixes. Wow, a superb innings knock from him. And as I say, alongside Benjamin, they got them off to a great start. That at one stage they were looking around 180, 170. Apart from that, a good cameo from Ibrahim Takahashi, his 21 off 15. Just kept the momentum going, but it was just the regular fall of wickets towards the end that really kept South Kanto South Kanto kept them from getting above that 150, 160 mark. In terms of the bowling efforts, 3 for 20, the best figures really from Musashi Fujihara. Following that, 2 for 28 of Vikas Jha. Got the big wicket of Fleming, of course, just banging them in. And so in summary, the score 147. So 148, the target for South Kanto. We'll be back with you in around about 8 minutes' time. Please do join us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're a bit just 15 short.
Yeah. What North finish on?
141. It's a pretty good score for them. I mean, they'll 83 of 54.
It's funny because he's moved up from Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, I know the Hawke's Bay, yeah.
So he's moved up to study at Waikato Union, which is Hamilton.
Ah, okay.
But he's playing his local club's Cambridge, which is Dow's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Ray was meant to be crook this week. Oh, was he? Did you pick up?
It's alright, shit, is that bacon and egg?
Nah, it's I don't know what it is.
Oh shit, Yuko did a whole lot of baking and I said to her, make sure there's, she'll be out around 10. I said, make sure you deliver something to the commentary box.
Oh, that's right, last time she made the brands up were magnificent. What's that? Oh yeah. Oh nice. They love it. How'd you just go with the earthquake? Are you alright?
Okay, we got
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, look, it was quite bizarre. Like we're the prefecture next to it.
Yeah, I knew, but straight away I was like, let's get you guys.
We got a full on shake, but we were at a massive shrine. So on New Year's Day, the Japanese go to the shrine. So we went and I'm like, okay, let's we're meeting at this queue, isn't it? She was going to go to the shrine. Okay, so we stood in a queue. We would at the shrine would have been where the blackboard is, and we were about here. And then when it hit, and it was this, it was been on the ocean. We were outside, but above us. And then it was just bizarre. And then suddenly you throw your money in, about and say a prayer. We did it, but we probably did it 15 minutes later. And then 5 minutes later, we get the massive alarm. It's going to be an earthquake. So we got it first aftershock. Mate, I would have felt probably 20 aftershocks in the next 3 weeks, and it's quite unnerving. And you just sitting there, it's like, shit, is this going to be this big?
Yeah.
But no, everyone's safe. It's you guys, man.
Yeah, they went to a. Did Ray go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Four of them, Dougal and Dino went too. Yeah, no, I've never been to Korea, no. Yeah, I don't know, Korea, it's just, I don't know, because I don't really know much about it, I suppose, that's why I've never been there. Never done any research. Dougal reckons it's great, he loves it. Dougal just likes drinking. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, yeah, Gukak is it.
But I think the general was more aggressive.
Oh, yes. Good.
You got the new upgrade like us?
over on Wednesday.
Oh, true. Oh, nice. Something sharp. Oh, good. Nice one. Coming over Wednesday.
Yeah.
I see she had a birthday, a week ago or so, wasn't
No,
it?
it was on Wednesday this week. And she's been quite sick.
Yeah.
I had a bit
Yeah.
but I was alright.
Bad, yeah.
But she gets really bad sinus infections.
Yeah.
So now her sinus is fucked. And I'm like, you got to do something about it because how you going to fly? You know, it'll kill you. Coming down on the
If
plane.
she does, if she suffers from it here, tell her, go along to a doctor, pharmacy. They've
Yeah,
got
she's
some
gone back
amazing-
today, and I said, she went. I said, you got to get like the saline. I don't know what's young, but you got to get it to wash it all out. So she's going to get back to the doctor today.
Yeah.
She's been on everything for a week, nothing's. So we're going to go down to Okinawa.
Oh, little
Have
beauty.
you been?
No, but that'll be awesome.
Yeah, because we didn't go on a honeymoon. So.
I'll jump back on.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Sano International Cricket Ground. Fixture here between South Kanto Super Kings and the East Kanto Super Kings. Of course, the first innings, East Kanto making 147, so 148 the target for South Kanto, having won the toss and elected to bowl first. So trying to see, 28 looks like Ibi Takahashi will open the bowling in the first delivery. This just spooned out to point. Out to the covers, no run taken. Adita Fadik on strike. The non-striker Musashi Fujihara for South Kanto. Bit of bounce there for the spinner.
Nice start here by Takahashi. Nice and straight. Let's get a bit of drift with the new ball too. So he's bowling for the men's national team. T20s with his off spin.
Chance comes around and spills it, unfortunately, so early opportunity goes begging for East Kanto.
Yeah, he made good ground there. I think he spilled. He should have caught that, I think. He got there and just spilled it late, but see, Fujihara is facing up now.
Reaches for this and plays out to point for no run. Yeah, looks like he's made a couple of decent scores or games this week. I believe the squad has a couple of 3 inter-squad games.
Yeah, had a couple of games over on ground too. A game yesterday, and a game on Tuesday, and a game on Monday, I believe. For I think we were mixed up there. So the end of the first over, 1 off. Good start for the Sunrisers.
Yeah, looks like Fujihara very keen to get off strike there, but turned down twice from the non-striker, and will be the first time these two have probably batted, unless they did it in the inter-squad games. But not easy when sometimes we're batting along a partner for the first time, making sure the communication is good. Yeah, as you say, Takahashi used to opening the innings with his bowling. Of course, Piyush Kumbhare also has that role for Japan. Piyush, if you're watching from America, hello. I hope you're well and enjoying the cricket. Dinesh Sundaruan will open from the mountain end here. It's just turned round the corner over square leg and it'll go all the way for 4. Didn't quite get all of it, but certainly got enough. And 4 runs the result for Fadke.
Yeah, he just dropped it in short there, Dinesh. First ball, got his length wrong, and Hutko was too good, just helped it along the way. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. Ran away to the boundary for 4. I don't know. I think that's what it is.
Sundaruan just pulls out of the run-up. We'll start again on a beautiful day here at Sano, 25 degrees. Oh, Dieter just spoons that third man. Will be in with a chance. Diving effort, valiant effort, and as a result will miss it, and the ball will creep across the boundary line. 4 runs.
We have a look here in the JPL replay. Really bangs it in short. Nice little ramp there. It just helped it along its way there, Padke. Fielding Maneve really coming off the boundary. Gave himself a good chance. Fair effort. It's high risk, high reward, and just didn't get there, and the ball runs away for 4. Good start the over here for the Super Kings. I recall last year Dinesh bowled quite well in this tournament, taking a lot of wickets. So he'll be looking to get his length right here.
This is a wonderful shot in front of point and dissects point and cover for 4 runs. Lovely shot.
And he's now looking at the replay here. Yeah, lovely shot through the covers. Just throws his hands through the ball. Smashed away for 4. 12 of the first 3 balls here. Good start for the Super Kings.
Yeah, just the 1 run coming off Takahashi's over. It'll feel a lot better. 3 consecutive 4s here. This one though, we just played out to cover for no run. Yeah, the power play over is important for the team. Give them a foundation without ideally losing too many wickets in the process. Sundaruan comes in for the mountain end. Oh, just has a dab at that, and through to the keeper. The 2 boundary riders, third man, and deep cover are the 2 fielders on the boundary line. Sundaruan bangs this one a bit shorter, played out to third man, and that will bring the end of the over, and a successful one for the South Kanto Super Kings in this pursuit of chasing down 147.
He's got a detail on the back of his shirt. Maybe it's hard with the names, isn't it? So sometimes I'll look at the back of the shirt and I'll just it's just easier. Yeah, I don't know if it's Padke or Fadke.
I remember, was it the Futures League actually looking online, how do I pronounce this?
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Manab Sadiq coming into bowl here.
Yeah, Hudke there almost looking for a second, but Fujihara's teammate not interested at all, and perhaps his call coming to the danger end, but 1 run taken from it. Good shot. Sadiq, another player who's been in that Japan squad over the past 12 months. Third man will come round to save that from crossing the boundary for 1 run. Shot played wide of point. Yadita Fadke's another member of the under-19s team. He made a 79 against Hong Kong at the end of last year. But top order batsman for that under-19 unit. Plays his cricket for the Alpha Quashers, a local club here in Japan.
It's an update on ground 2. We've got West Kanto up to 20 for none into the 4th over. Of course, the Hurricanes winning the tournament last year. They're pretty keen going back to back. I was having a chat to their captain this morning and give himself a really good chance. Deja knocks one down to 3rd man.
Captain being Miyauchi, is that?
Yes, Miyauchi, yes. Captain again this year. They're very keen to get out there and defend their title.
Fujihara on strike here.
Just bringing up the man from backward square and dropping out the deep point here.
Just plays again down to 3rd man for a single. Yeah, well, perfect weather we got. It's not too hot for the players, and for the spectators, well, it's just lovely sun on your back, clear skies. Expected to climb up maybe to 26, 27 today and the following 2 days.
Good running there. Pick up the single. After 3 overs, Super Kings move to 19 for none.
It'll be interesting to see if they go back to Sundaroo 1 here. Just a bit expensive in his first over from the score end.
So I've got a bowling change here.
Nikhil Pole is ball in hand. Another up-and-coming talented cricketer for Japan is Nikhil Pole.
He's got the big run-up going, hasn't he?
He's got a very tall, he's athletic build for such a youngster. I do believe he's 16. I could be wrong.
He's big for a young man.
He's
Good start there from Nikhil. Oh.
a lot of talk from the East Kanto team there. They G'd up for this one. Nothing better than starting the tournament off with a win. They know this game could be quite close, so they need a good start here. Yeah, well fielded mid-on there, saved the boundary, had to scramble and got the body on the ground to stop it.
Yeah, nice piece of fielding there from Ito Davis. It's mid-on, stopping a certain floor. Fujihara back on strike.
goes to almost give himself some room and try and clear over cover, but sort of the bottom of the bat, the ball went nowhere. He started well here for his team, has Nikhil Pol. In another dot, building pressure here.
He's just trying to get away a bit here, Fujihara.
Oh, dive-in effort out there from mid-wicket. And, God, would have been a spectacular catch had he held. But just got a hand to it. Certainly saved 4 runs. Saved 3 runs. The batsman scampered through for a single. Fadki back on strike. Cut behind point, late cut, and just the one taken. Sensible cricket. End of the over. A good one for Nikhil Pol and for his team East Kanto, aiming to defend this 147 runs they scored earlier. Perhaps a little below of where they were heading. They certainly got off to a hiss and a roar. Ito Davis and Fleming created a great foundation of what at one stage looked to be about 180 in terms of the team scoring, but good comeback from South Kanto. They took wickets consistently through overs 11 through 20. I think with Dinesh Sundaruwan changed ends, have they? They have. Wicket falls on ground 2, probably what looks to be the first for the Lions against the Hurricanes.
Yes, the Hurricanes losing their first wicket, 27 for 1, chasing 142 to win.
Chance for a run out, but Fujihara makes his ground. And not the greatest of partners in terms of the running. He's to have had a couple of issues. In that case, Aditya was coming back for the second, but Fujihara not at all interested. But a good first up delivery from Sundaruwan. He had it up round the armpit. Difficult to play. This time he's against Fujihara. He bangs it into the deck. Beats the bat through to the keeper. He'll enjoy that one, Sundaruwan.
Yeah, Fujihara just getting tied down a bit here. He's 3 off 8. Aditya up to 20 off 18. He's just got to. You feel like he just needs a boundary to be released here, don't you? Well, that's skied, and that will be caught and out. So Fujihara goes for 3. Nice catch there by Takara.
Yeah, he's signalling to the sky there. That actually ended up perhaps directly in the eye line or with the sun behind it, but took it well. The wicket falls there. The first wicket, as you said, Fujihara he was just struggling a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's just struggling to get going a bit there. But T20, you're better off trying to hit out, aren't you? Yeah, struggling a bit. But we'll go for 3. We'll start by the Super Kings. Just the Sunrisers have really tightened up in the last couple of overs. Super Kings 23 into the 5th over.
Yeah, it's just that one over, the second over that went for 13, wasn't it? That was a bit of a blimp in their plans. Takahashi's starting well after just the one offered, and then also Sadiq, Pole. They'll be pretty happy with how things are going, I think. As we say, this could really, that score posted 147, this really could go down to the last over of this game. Be interested to see how they approach the remaining, what have we got, 9 balls of the power play. Robbie McKenna, the new batsman for South Kanto. Haven't seen a lot of Robbie play before. He's come in at 3 for his team. Anish Sundaruwan bowling from the score end. Oh, it's a good delivery, but it's no ball. No ball signalled from the umpire.
Just overstepping here, Dinesh, and the free hit.
Yeah, just the second ball. Robbie McKenna will get to face a free hit. It's not a bad way to start your own innings, is it?
See what he can do here. I think the change of ends has worked though here for Dinesh. His leg's a lot better, isn't it?
Very true. So free hit. Robbie McKenna on strike, comes down, misses out, goes to hit through the cover region. But, he's come back well, hasn't he, after that? His first over from the other end. Banging it into the deck, getting some response. It's good to see the carry through, Todd, through to the keeper.
Yeah, happy the way the pitch is playing for this game. And he holds that good length, doesn't he, where you can really get it up. Or helps that one along. Another no ball. So there'll be another free hit coming up. He's overstepped again.
Yeah, just a word of support from Takahashi. Perhaps on what type of ball they'll be looking to bowl for the free hit. Fudke will be facing this one, however. And different batsmen, you can change the field, so we've got a cover's dropped out.
No, I thought the umpire was gone wide there.
Yeah.
He puts his arm out when he does the end of the over, but at the end of the over is the Super Kings moved to 24 for 1. One over left in the power play. Required rates up over 8 and over now.
Yes, and Sundaruwani, the change of ends helped him a lot. Apart from the 2 blimps of the no balls, it was a great over from him. As you say, the required run rate, which is above 8. So an interesting battle going on. Round 1 of the Japan Premier League. We hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching from, throughout the Indian subcontinent on Fan Code or the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Japan Cricket's channel. There's a lot of cricket coming up. We've got, of course, the JPL on at the moment, but as my co-commentator alluded to, on Tuesday starts an international series, Japan versus Mongolia. Following that, you'll be Women's Premier League cricket. So busy month of cricket is May in Japan. Let's hope this weather continues for it. It's Takahashi again for a change of end for the bowler. Desmond does well to clear the 30-yard circle. The cover just cutting that off. Be a change of ends too for Ibi Takahashi. Robbie McKenna, this turns this onto the onside. Deep square will have to come in to field that. Dita Fadke's on 20 now from his 19 balls, so going at a runner ball. Plays Takahashi through to mid-wicket, and I tell you what, he's dissected both fielders beautifully. Great shot. That is a great execution.
Yeah, nice shot there. Score moves along to 33, so starting to lift the run rate a bit this over. That's 6 off so far.
Goes in the same area, but deep square, just come around a bit more in front of square. Just the one ball remaining in the power play. And Takahashi retrieves the ball off his own bowling. No run taken. End of the over and end of the power play. 35 for 1. Sit South Kanto Super Kings. Their chase. The target being 148. Runs required around that 8 mark. Runs per over. Dita Fadke played a beautiful boundary for the over before, but his score of 25 is building a foundation for his team. Robbie McKenna hasn't been there long, just facing the 7 balls for his 5. Can they do as East Kanto did, and that's build a good foundation early on?
So we have a new bowler here. And then I have Natarajan coming into the attack. A bit of leg spin, good to see.
Yeah, Natarajan played in the Futures League last weekend. Remember, he was proved pretty difficult to get away, taking 2 or 3 wickets in a couple of his innings. Oh, he's gone for a shout here, but given not out as dust flies up from the shot. Gives this one a bit of flight. Robbie McKenna comes down the wicket to take it on the full. Hits straight for a single. Takes out the Good chance of the ball pitching and turning away from the bat. He comes down to take it on the full. Adita just drives out to long off for another single, so just having a look, not taking too many risks. South Kanto quite happily just noodling the ball around for ones and twos. Kenner goes onto the back foot. Thought he'd played it out to point, but he picks the gap through the covers. Another run to the total.
Oh, nice shot there, backward point. Just a single there to Adicha. Moves up to 26 at the end of the. Sorry, a little bit behind.
Yeah, end of the seventh. Yeah.
Just waiting for my scorecards to go over here.
Yeah.
Moves up to 26 and score up to 27. Score 39 for 1 off 7. So that run rate up to 8.3 required. Over on ground 2 we have the Hurricanes 40 for 1, chasing the Lions 141. So their required rate's 8.2. Yamamoto Lake on 16. Kazuma Kato Stafford on 5.
Couple of
Both
big
games evenly poised, I'd say, at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. Both batting teams needing around 8 and a bit and over. Couple of key batsmen there that North Kanto would love to get out, and that's Lachlan Yamamoto Lake and Kazuma Kato Stafford. Both very talented batsmen, and we'll be aiming to set a foundation for the Hurricanes, the West Kanto Hurricanes. Back here on number 1. You're right, thank you, Todd. Benjamin Ito Davis bowling from the mountain end here at Sano. Bowling his off spin. Chance out on the boundary, no, it will carry for 6 runs. Adita Fadki continues. For a moment there I thought long on, had it was in with a chance. Perhaps where the wicket is, it's probably still 50-55 metre boundary out there, Todd.
Yeah, it is. Nice clean hit there by Adicha. He really picked it up well. He's on the reverse sweep here. I'll get a single. Score moves up to 46. Adicha moves to 34.
He struck it beautifully, didn't he, there?
Yeah, it was a nice shot.
Just fielded short fine leg. Robbie McKenna looking to get after that one, but certainly looks like he's got a pretty strong athletic build. Comes down the wicket and just chips out to the square region. Safe shot. Coming back for a second, but using his feet to just skip down the wicket. Just chipped it square. Fielder's out there on the boundary, a deep mid wicket and backward square. So, chance for and gone, given, stumped. Marcus Thurgate quick with the gloves there, and no hesitation from the umpire. Robbie McHenry just came down the wicket, and Thurgate didn't need a second invitation. Good stumping there from him.
Yeah, well taken there by Thurgate for the stumping. Rory McKenna will go for 9 off 13. South Kanto Super Kings 48 for 2. mean, he called.
Yeah, that's not good.
Did he call?
I'm just looking on the computer to see if it's been called. They've yet to update. It's a bit slow, eh? I don't think he... Oh, God.
No, he didn't. Because it was over.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no,
It was
yeah,
outside
it was,
the leg.
he should have. I
Yeah,
don't know how he missed
play.
that. How he missed that wide.
Do you think it was a part of a plan?
Nah, I think he just got it a bit straight. He's a good keeper, Marcus.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Like, he's
Yeah.
good, he's really good. Alright, let's talk about here we got that around.
Good chance for a quick bit of work, and umpire says no.
Gee, I think that's the captain, Ravi Chandran, coming in. I think. I mean, a prize wicket there. If the Sunrisers could run him out for it, though. That's he safely made his ground. The captain of the Super Kings comes into bat.
Yeah, they had to scramble, didn't they? Looks like another wicket falling over on ground 2 in terms of West Kanto Hurricanes chase. Whoever it is, it's a big wicket for North Kanto. It looks to me like perhaps Kato Stafford.
Yeah, it's Kato Stafford. Update on that ground, the West Kanto Hurricanes moved to 54 for 2, chasing 142 to win as Ravi Chandran knocks one down to deep cover for a single. Oh, nice shot over cover. Hey, nice
Wow.
shot there.
Aditya Fadki again, just continuing his good form and good decision making and shots. He just clobbered this over the covers, dissecting both fielders. What a shot.
Here's a look on the JPL replay. Great shot there by Aditya. He's picked it up over the man and inside the circle for 45. And just over his head for 4. End of the 9th over, the Super Kings moved to 54. Aditya 39.
Yeah, like Aditya's he's playing a masterful innings at the moment, isn't he? The team will be loving this, the work from the young guy, playing alongside a very experienced Sabarish. So they'll be keen to see this partnership flourish. Will South Kanto. But Aditya, is 39, coming from 5 4s and the 1 6. He's played some lovely strokes. Ito Davis still with the ball from the mountain end. Bowling to Sabarish Ravichandran, one of the iconic cricketing figures here in Japan. He's won the Japan Cricketer of the Year many a time. So he's just turned Ito Davis onto the onside for a single. And as captain of South Kanto, I think he'd be very happy with how the team are tracking along. Perhaps he'll be just wanting to increase that run rate a little. It's now up to our 8.5 required. Doesn't get all of it. Svadke long off, comes in, has to make a lot of ground, but in the end spills it in the process. And he's not happy with himself. Bit of a cry of frustration, but he probably had to make a good 10-15 metres before trying to nab the ball, and moving at that pace, sometimes it's difficult to do so, Todd? A chance again, this time an easier one, and spilled. Oh, that'll hurt. That will hurt East Kanto. That they're not accustomed to dropping, but that's the second or the third drop of the innings. Just the second, sorry. Will that be a costly one? This is driven beautifully through the covers from Sabarish, and they no misfielding there. They'll just have to watch that ball past the boundary rope. Great shot.
Yeah, great shot there by Ravi Chandran through the offside for 4. Gee, it hurts, doesn't it? 2 drop catches, next ball goes for 4. Punishes you really bad. The second one was quite easy. Dinesh should have caught that, but Aditya moves up to 41 off 33, 42 off 34. Ravi Chandran gets his first boundary. Super Kings be looking to score here, I think, off Ital Davis. Just pushes it to the onside for 1. So they're going to come back for 2. Good running.
Yeah, impressive 2, considering where the ball ended up, not just around the 30-yard circle mark, but just, good placement, isn't it, from Sabarish, realising where the fielders are positioned on the onside, on the boundary, and this time goes harder, but just out of reach. Mid-wicket, wasn't too far from his grasp, but safe. And Benjamin Ito Davis, who feel a little disappointed, could have picked up Aditya twice. As you say, Todd, the second one especially should have been taken from East Kanto, but we move on.
Good over for the Super Kings, picking up 11 off that over.
Yeah, that's going to help bring that run rate down. Still manageable, of course. 8's something that I expect to be chasing. Just the 2 wickets down, South Kanto.
He's looking to go a bit big there, I think, Ravi Chandran. Inside edge. Bit of luck.
Scampering through for a single, and they won't think about overthrows because it's good backing up.
Yeah, it's good running, isn't it? Between the wickets there. Just drop it and run. They're really quick between the wickets, these two. Oh, he drops it in short, but it's a bottom edge. Come back for 2 here, Aditya. He'll move to 44. Nice innings here from Aditya.
It is, yeah. He's batting well. Again, just play it out to long off. Another single to his total. He's edging closer towards a milestone of 50, but his thoughts will be bigger than that on the game and where it sits. Alongside a very experienced Sabarish Ravichandran. He'll be great for Aditya's learnings, developing his game. Of course, playing alongside Sabarish. Chance taken, caught and bowled, and a big wicket. And you can hear the emotion from these Kanto Sunrisers.
A superb catch. So we have a look here on the JPL replay. Tossed it up and just maybe Chandra, a bit of a nothing shot. That arranging too good. Diving to his left. Big wicket. Big wicket for the Sunrisers. Super Kings lose their third and 69 for 3.
Yeah, big wicket, and Natharanjan, well done to him. He bowled as, just looking at the number of dot balls he's bowled of his 12 deliveries, I believe it's 5 dot balls. His first over as well, going just apart from the one boundary. He started doing a good job for his team here. But more importantly, he's taken the big wicket of Sabarish Ravichandran. So Ranjan has bowled 3 overs, 1 for 14, great figures, and his captain will be loving the work he's doing. I think he'll probably get a fourth over, probably bowl him out. Sadiq. So with that dismissal, just a bit more responsibility falls on the young shoulders of Aditya. He's on 45 and he's gone, bowled. Just lost his stumps there. And they are pumped, the East Kanto Sunrisers.
Big wicket here. Just bowled him nice and full. And he's got Aditya. He's bowled him for 45 off 36. Sunrisers hit back to back and Super Kings 69 for 4.
Yeah, you just heard the cry of emotion from Sadiq and taking that wicket, realising the damage that Sadiq could do. But yeah, great delivery. As a bowler, there's nothing better than seeing bails flying everywhere. And well, that's just with these last 2 wickets in the last 2 overs. Pressure's gone back on South Kanto. That run rate through these dot balls and wickets has risen now to almost 9. And we have Alistair Fleming come to the wicket. And younger brother of Kendall, so I'd love Kendall to have a bowl.
Wow.
So bring back the backyard games.
Having dinner last night with Kendall, and he did mention he should have a little bowl to his brother. Alistair's been over here this week. He's moved over to Japan for a period of time, is that right?
I believe so. Yeah, I've yet to actually meet Alistair, but great to see another quality cricketer come and play his trade here in Japan. Just improves the game domestically, and Japanese players learning from foreign-based shores, mainly Australia, but also New Zealand and England, Hong Kong. We had Daniel Pankhurst out for the Futures League, who's living in Hong Kong. Certainly great to see these players. Could be a chance for a run out, but I think he's good enough to get back and does so.
Tightening the screws here, the Sunrisers. Required rate up over 9 and over now. See what Fleming's got here.
Yeah, two relatively new batsmen to the wicket. Makes it tough. This is just a drop and run. A safe one. But yeah. Alistair Fleming and Anil Kumar have to go about resurrecting this innings. As I say, both new to the wicket. The run rate at 9. Just over 8 overs remaining. Not an easy situation for those two, and one I'm sure East Kanto will take advantage of and try and pile on the pressure. David Short will be called wide.
Just a bit short there. To be honest, I'm pretty happy to see a over the head wide on this wicket.
Yeah, too right. It was good carry.
You can have problems here with weather here in Japan, in Sano, and we get some wet wickets, and just the way the soil is in the wicket, we struggle to get the balls to get up a bit. He's bowled him! He's hit the top of off, I think, here. Naib Sadiq, he's coming to the attack and gone bang bang.
Kumar just, it's come off the scene. It's a lovely delivery and top of off, and wow, God, what an over from Sadiq here. Two wickets in the over, a wicket in the previous over. Really has turned the game in favour of East Kanto. They've got the runs on the board, 147 of them. At the moment, they've got South Kanto under a lot of pressure. The run rate continues to climb, low 9s now. Perhaps will be Charlie Hines coming to the wicket. We'll wait to see his number. No, it's Kiefer Yamamoto Lake. Kiefer's primary purpose in that under-19 squad is his bowling, but he certainly can bat. He made a couple of keeper contributions to the under-19s team last year with the bat. So, yeah, what a comeback from East Kanto. There's a couple of missed chances, catches that were spilled are long forgotten now. Back on top here. What can Kiefer Yamamoto Lake to do to change the tide?
Behind the bat there. Good over Manib Sadiq. Yeah. Sunrisers fighting back well. Super Kings moved 71 for 5. He's just bowling nice and straight here, Manib, isn't he? Nice at the stumps. Good length. Got his just deserves of his 2 wickets in the over. So required rate up near around 9.43. Still within reach for the Super Kings. I think they need to get a bit of a partnership going here.
Yeah, just a quick update from ground 2. Of course, we have West Kanto Hurricanes, the champions, last year's champions, chasing 142 for victory. Are currently 74 for 3 in the 14th over. Their run rate required up now just under 11. So will we see the defending champions beaten in round 1? We will wait to see how that game plays out. At the moment, on both grounds, it looks like the teams batting first. Their scores up in the 140s look more the comfortable. Of course, the game of T20 cricket can change within a number of balls, so we'll see how both games play out, but a lot of work to do here for South Kanto chasing down this score.
Nicole Pole changing ends here.
starts with one that strays down the leg side for a wide. Much needed extra for Team South Kanto Super Kings. In terms of winning this championship, they've done it the most. Four wins in the previous 9 years. Well fielded at point. Good fielding there. In terms of ground 2, Todd, it looks like it's up to the Japanese pairing of Wataru Miyauchi to chase down alongside Shogo Kimura. So still a chance while those two are batting for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, required rate up over 11 now on ground 2. So, want to get going soon by the looks. Well, Kanto must be blowing quite tight over there.
They've put the brakes on, haven't they?
They have. They've done a good job here, the Sunrisers. I think they've got their line right in the last few overs. Nice and straight at the stumps, nice and tight. Giving themselves every chance, making it hard for the batsmen to score. Haven't really bowled many loose deliveries in the last 2 to 3 overs. Kiefer knocks one down to long on for a single. Score moves to 74.
Yeah, they got a lot of good leaders in that team. Have East Kanto, Captain Sapun, but he also can call on the likes of Kendo Fleming and Ibi Takahashi. A lot of leadership, experience. Of course, Kendo, captain in the Japan team.
Fleming knocks one down for a single. Score moves to 74. Score moves to 75. Shogo Kimura just hits a 6 over on ground 2. A bit happening here at the SICJ. Hard rate up at 10 now. This game.
Overcalled. And 76 for 5. Alistair Karawaki Fleming and Kiefer Yamamoto Lake. Of course, we talking earlier with Alistair's dad, Terry, who's over here with his wife watching. It's great to have them visiting Japan and enjoying the cricket. I believe Kiefer's parents were over here earlier as well. Craig may have gone back, but Craig, if you're watching, hero, hello to you in Perth, Australia. I hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's great to see the quality of this competition, the format. This is bringing players in that are based overseas alongside the best of the Japanese domestic cricketers. It's certainly a great competition, and as I say, it's the national week of holidays, the Golden Week they call it here in Japan. We've been blessed with the weather, so look forward to the remaining 8 games, 10 games over the 3 days.
Takahashi comes back into the attack here from the mountain end.
This will be tight. This will be tight, and you wonder if in the end, the fielder went for a direct hit, but you wonder if it was put in the gloves of Thurgate, he would have taken the bails off and perhaps performed the... I'm trying to think how many run-outs we've had.
Gee, it was a poor throw, wasn't it? He just, like you said, he just had to throw it over the stumps. It was there. Risky running. They get away with it. They pick up 2. Keep a bit uppish there, but he'll get a single down to the long on. Score moving on to 79. Cried rate up over 10.5 and over now, so they've got to get going a bit, I think, here. Flick down lead side. Oh, it's LB. Takahashi gets his man LBW. As we have a look here on the JPL replay. He's walked straight across his stumps. Good decision by the umpire there, I think, actually. I wasn't sure from our vantage point, but he's walked straight in front of middle stump. Hit him in front of middle. Takahashi gets him. Fleming will go for 3. LBW Takahashi. Super Kings 79 for 6.
Yeah, just another nail in the coffin, really, isn't it, in terms of taking the 6th wicket, East Kanto. And it makes things very difficult for the incoming batsman coming in at this stage. Run rate required up around 11. Just over 6 overs remaining. They're still not out of it. It only takes one batter to hit a few boundaries, get a few out of the screws, and can completely change the plot. But at the moment, the plot favours East Kanto. New batsman looks to be Muhammad Umar. On strike currently, and just defending that one from Takahashi. Cut. Fine. And coming back for a second, and well, yep, good running. For a moment there I was worried for the batters, but good early call, made his ground safely. Takahashi proving difficult to get away here, but it was... cut well by Umar. Wicket falls out on ground 2. Is that Shogo Kimura or Miyauchi? Looking at the frame.
Miyauchi.
Yes. And overcalled.
Let's see if we can move to 81. Quite right, up over 11. Slowed down a bit here for the Super Kings, hasn't it?
Certainly has, yeah.
See Ben Ito Davis changing ends. Coming on the school there.
Yeah, look, even if that is a loss from South Kanto, they'll be just keen to get this run rate up. We know in previous tournaments, net run rate sometimes comes into play. I see all 5 teams being capable of beating one another. I said it was a really close competition this year. So even if it is in earnest a loss for South Kanto, they'll be wanting to push as close to that 147 as possible. So very important here still for the batters, Umar and Yamamoto Lake. almost been a game for the East Kanto of I'll bowl this end and then change. Another change of ends. This being Benjamin Davis, this time from the school end. He bowled well at the top, didn't he, from the other end?
He did bowl well from the other end. They do like to bowl one little short spells, don't they? One over spells. Of course, they're coached by Japan national team coach Dougal Bedingfield, and something that he likes to do is change the bowlers every couple overs, keep the batsman guessing. So it looks like they've employed this tactic here. The Sunrisers, and they've really dried up the runs here for the Super Kings. So see what Umar has here. I'll try and lift it along a bit. Here in Kiefer Yamamoto Lake.
But it isn't.
They get through for one.
Yeah, just 16 runs coming off the previous 4 overs. As you say, they're really the breaks on here of East Kanto. What can Yamamoto Lake do on strike? It's a thickish outside edge. Skews out to point. Pushing, thinking about the second, won't take it. Deep square came in quickly off the boundary. Just going through the motions, East Kanto. They feel in well control. They'll be just quite happy with the teams taking 1s or 2s. I just want to limit any boundaries. Again, played out to the covers for a single. And brings about the end of the over. Another good one from Benjamin Ito Davis.
So 85 for 6 off 15 required rate. Around 12 and a half there. So
we were talking earlier, Todd, around the programs and the progress Japan cricket's made with their women's program and under 19s, under 15s, the men's squad. But I didn't mention that next year the under 19 World Cup qualifier tournament will be held here in Sano.
Oh, great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, thinking it'll be an amazing week of cricket and a great opportunity for Japan to this time go out and win the tournament. They finished second last year in Darwin. Unfortunately, New Zealand were a part of the competition. But the under-19s did a superb job on winning all of their games bar the one against New Zealand. Of course, New Zealand usually aren't in that World Cup qualification tournament. It was due that they didn't attend the World Cup because of COVID, the previous World Cup, which means they had to go through the qualification route. But Japan having a wonderful tournament in Darwin over 12 months ago now, finishing second to New Zealand. So hopefully they can bring back memories as they did in, was it 2018 when they qualified?
2018, yeah, 2018 tournament. Yeah, 2018 the tournament here. So that'd be great. It's under 19 World Cup qualifier here in Sano, 50 over World Cup qualifiers. Yeah. So that's another challenge, of course. The cricket here in Japan is 50 over 40 over cricket game in the Japan Cricket League. Of course, there's 4 divisions this year, which is great to see, up from 3 last year. Nice little cutter there from the knee, rolling his fingers over it. So yeah, that's another challenge, the extra 10 over format. But the experience of obviously playing last year in Darwin in the tournament will hold them in good stead coming into next year's tournament. It's a big shot over the ground too, and it's another wicket over there. It's kind of fallen a bit of a hole. It's up to 99 for 7. So we come back here to ground 1. As Umar knocks it down on for a single.
Yeah, look, the under-19s had a superb year. They did that in Darwin, and then they went across to Malaysia and finished up, I believe, 3rd, which then had them go through to the Premier Asian Cup, taking on the likes of teams of Bangladesh and the United Arab Emirates, Sri Lanka. I believe they're a part of that tournament again this year because they made it. So some real quality cricket the under-19s have experienced. And full safely skied it, really did Yamamoto Lake, but a lot of free space out there on the onside. Just the 4 fielders, but the ball almost falls between the 2 advancing fielders. Umar back on strike. And that will bring the over to an end, and another really good one from Sadiq. It's bowled well here. His figures, just waiting to update, but his figures 2 for 9 off his 3 overs.
I think it's just shown if you bowl straight at the stumps, as it sounds pretty simple sometimes, doesn't it? But he's just bowled really straight and given no one any room. Just cramped them up and reap the rewards. I mean, the required rate now is up near 15. It is 15. Super Kings would have to get going here fairly shortly, I think. Dinesh Sandharuan comes back into the attack from the school there.
Yeah, both games are very similar. Over there we see North Kanto Lions defending a score of 140 odd as well. West Kanto Hurricanes, the run rate for them is also around 15. So both grounds we see the team that batted first doing well to defend the score. Nice shot through the covers from Umar. 2 runs coming from it. Lovely shot, but in terms of looking to win the match, they need that ball over that boundary line. Sadiq, and in this stage Sandharuan are just doing a nice job bowling tight lines. Again, another single. And they won't be too worried about that, East Kanto. On their way to the first victory, first game, first round here of the JPL. Looking forward to this afternoon's games, Todd.
Of course, we have over on round 1 we've got Kansai Chargers led by Captain.
Ooh, who is captain?
Who the captain is for the Chargers?
The Chargers captain, I think.
What's in the air and out. Nice catch there by Ben Ito Davis. Keeper Yamamoto Lake trying to get it going a bit, just didn't get it all. Trying to go over the top. He's caught Ben Ito Davis, bowled at Dinesh Sandharuan for 8. Super Kings lose their 7th wicket. Score is 91 for 7. So, yeah, captain of the Kansai Chargers, of course, this year is Abdul Samad. Vice captain Declan Suzuki McComb. Of course, Kansai Chargers have been lucky enough to get the services this year of Josh Brown.
Hoo-ha, wow. Won't that be exciting?
Very exciting this afternoon's game. So,
geez, when I think back to, I didn't see all of the Big Bash, but I saw the playoffs, and when it came to the playoffs and for the Brisbane Heat, well, Josh Brown, his record breaking, wasn't it? In the semi-final, 140 odd?
Yeah, it was. He had a great game that day. But it's very exciting, isn't it, to have a player of Josh Brown's calibre playing in the Japan Premier League this year. Of course, yes, Josh Brown got the 140. It's in the Big Bash this year, as we said, drop and run. They get one, and it's been a missed field. Looking for a 2, but they'll settle for 1. Super Kings moved to 92 for 7.
Yeah, that 140 came off like, 50 odd balls from memory, 55, 56 balls. And then he backed it up in the final. He went on and scored another quick 50. Of course, seeing Brisbane Heat winning the Big Bash. Yeah, what an honour it is to have him playing out here in Sano today. Ball goes nowhere, but scamper through for a single. Looking to drive that, but just got the underside of the bat. Will be the end of the over, of course. So 92 for 7, 17 gone. Just the 18 balls remain for South Kanto Super Kings. The run rate probably too much to try and expect victory, but they would dearly love to get that score up to perhaps another 20, perhaps 25 runs off the remaining 3 overs. As we say, net run rate can put you into the final or can put you out of the final, so still important here for these 2 batsmen.
What's on to second?
2:30.
It's not much turnaround.
Actually, mate, I can finish it off too, because you've probably got.
I've got to go do that wicket. And then
You go when you want.
Sure?
Yeah, go.
I'll just go take the roller over there.
Totally.
That's all. Just because I think the other game's going to finish before this.
Yeah, no, I'll see you later on, mate.
Alright, sweet. See you back.
Yeah. 6 runs, what a shot. Umar just clobbers that one over long off. No fielder out there as a safe. Oh, sorry, we got long off, but relatively straight. It's coming a bit squarer now. But Takahashi looking to finish things off for his team. This time Umar just pushes out to long off for a single. As I say, every run will count for South Kanto. They don't want to start the competition with a massive negative net run rate. Takahashi bowling to the left-hander, and it's just eased out onto the covers for a single. Of course, it's Charlie Hines, the new batsman to the wicket. Can certainly bat. His primary role in the team is for his spin bowling, but again, another talented all-rounder. Takahashi
just another single to the team's total. It's up now to the three figures. It's just edged over 100. We'll update you on ground 2 at the end of the innings here. Shot, but short. Just worried there for a moment that he was going to be caught, but yeah, flat batted out to deep mid wicket. Comfortable shot there for Hines. Brings back Umar, who on strike, who's been out there for a while now. His 18 of 16 balls. Again, he goes out to the long off boundary region, landing safely short of the fielder for another single. Brings end of the over. Takahashi will be quite happy with, apart from the first ball 6 to Umar, he'll be quite happy with just the singles conceded. Just the 2 overs remain here. Game out of reach really for South Kanto. The run rate's up to 22, so they need 22 and over. 44 runs in the final 12 balls. Nikhil Pole will be given the task of bowling one of the death overs. Penultimate over. Umar on strike. Hit straight and long, but will be caught out there on the boundary at long on, taken comfortably, and that will bring a pretty good innings from Umar to an end. There's 19 runs coming from just 18 balls. One lovely 6 out over the long off fielder, but in this time he tried to hit over long on, but just didn't have enough guts in it, and healthily, safely taken. Just trying to work out, I think it was Benjamin Ito Davis who took the catch comfortably. Yeah, it is him returning to his position. So the 7th wicket falls for the South Kanto Super Kings. Sorry, that'll be the 8th wicket that falls. First ball of Nikhil Pole's over. So can South Kanto manage perhaps a couple of balls across the boundary line? Can they get this score up? Help them in terms of the net run rate. Nikhil Pole comes in again, driven out to long off for a single. Nice looking shot for 1. It's Gurmar Singh, the new batter, to the crease. Gurman plays a lovely covered drive for a single for his first up shot. Brings Charlie Hines back on strike. Hines himself has just been out there for the 3 balls. And looking to hit through the cover area. This is out on that one. Gilpole comes in again, and this time takes the pace off it. And Ito Davis, at a stage, thought he was in with a chance there, but falling well short. Slight misfield, so the batters come back for 2. Nikhil Pol, under 19 teammate Charlie, hands in, cleans him up, takes out the wicket. Charlie looking to pull him onto the onside, but the bails are flying everywhere. Let's have a look at the JPL replay on this. Just really coming in and taking out middle stump. So another wicket for Nikhil Pol. He now has figures of 2 for 11. 1 ball remaining. He won't get to bowler's fourth over, but very good figures. 3 overs, 2 for 11, 1 ball remaining. Pol comes in and batsman just defends that, so great figures there, great bowling from Nikhil Pol. They've bowled really well, have the East Coast Sunrisers. The seamers have all bowled tight, straight lines. Very few extras being conceded. But that'll bring us up to the final over here. You're just looking through the scorecard. The bowling has been pretty tight, really. As I mentioned, Nikhil Pol's 2 for 11 off his 3 overs. Also 2 for 10 off his 3 overs, Sadiq. And Sundaruwan 2 for 22. Of course, there was just that first over who went for consecutive boundaries, but Sundaruwan's come back nicely. Looks to have the ball in hand. Bowling the final over here at Sano from the mountain end, and it's hit straight. And they were thinking about a second, but not to be. Comes in and bangs this one a bit shorter, and is there a chance for a run out? There will be, because he's given up the chase, and it looks to me like Gurman Singh will be run out. He was backing up, came a long way down the wicket, and Vikas Jha stood his ground, and that, well, with that last wicket, brings an end to the innings for South Kanto Super Kings. Victors here being East Kanto Sunrisers. Sunrisers lost the toss and were put into bat. They made 147 from their allotted overs, helped pretty much by the great innings set by the great innings set by Kendall Karawaki Fleming, his 66 off just 36 balls. Alongside him was Benjamin Ito, his 21, and a supporting effort to Kendall really gave them a great foundation, the East Kanto Sunrisers. Takada played a pretty handy 13, as did Ibrahim Takahashi. His 21 off 15 balls added a bit of momentum towards the end of the innings. In terms of the bowling, well, the 3 for 20 of Fujihara really was a bright light for the South Kanto Super Kings. The chain of innings wasn't a bad start from the Super Kings. Aditya Fadiq, his 45 coming off 37 balls, including 1 beautiful 6 and 5 fours. But really the chase after his wicket fell, there wasn't any major contributions. Sabarish came and went for 10. Muhammad Umar added a bit of some runs down the lower order with his 19, but it was the fall of regular wickets that didn't help South Kanto, and the Super Kings unfortunately weren't able to get up to that score. So East Kanto Sunrisers win by 38 runs round 1. They will be at the top of the table with the North Kanto Lions, who won on ground 2 by 32 runs. So North Kanto and East Kanto currently lead the Japan Premier League competition. Please do join us at 2:30 for our afternoon games. Lots of excitement. Nothing more exciting than seeing Josh Brown batting for the Kansai Chargers, which we will see here on ground number 1. Please do join us at 2:30. Good afternoon.